What's up everybody? In this video we'll be going over how to change your username on a WordPress account. The process isn't super difficult, but it's also not very obvious. So we'll be going through that process step by step. Let's dive into it. The first step is to go to your website and log into your account. You can do that by typing in the URL for your website and then adding /login after the .com. Now you're going to enter your login information, and we'll be changing this username, but go ahead and enter your existing username for now. Changing your username inside of WordPress isn't a default thing that you can do, so we need a workaround. Basically, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be making a duplicate account of our existing account, but with a different username. If I come into Users and I click on Profile, that'll bring up my account. And as you can see right here, it says usernames cannot be changed. We'll see about that. So to change our username, what we're going to do is come to this tab right here where it says Add New and click that. And we're going to be creating a duplicate account of our old account here. So first things first, put in your username. This is where you can choose what you want your new username to be. So I'm just going to go with, example user, because right now I am example user 1. Get rid of that space. Alright, so this is going to be my new username. One thing to note on the email is that you're going to need a different email than the one that's linked to this account. So you need a secondary email. You can change it later, but to set up this account, we need a different email than the one that we used to set up our first account. Then you can put in your first name and last name if you would like. You can add your website if you want to do that. Now this is important. Right here we have our password. If you don't want to use that password, you can always erase it and put in your own. Just make sure that you put in a strong password. So obviously I'm not going to be using that password. I'm just going to generate one here. It's very important before you click this Add New User button, make sure you have this copy and pasted somewhere or saved in a password manager or written down or something. Don't proceed until you have this written down, or you're not going to know what your password is and you're going to have to go through a resetting process. The next thing we need to set up is right here where it says role. So this allows you to choose what role this new user will have, and we want to set it to whatever our role was for our existing account. So for example, this account, example user 1, it's an administrator account, so I want to make sure to set this one as an administrator. This probably won't show up on your website. I have two-factor authentication enabled on this website, so you probably won't have this show up on your website. Once you've gone through all of this, go ahead and click Add New User. Okay, now that we can see that we have this new account here, which is basically a duplicate of this account. So what we want to do now is log out and then log back in with this new account. Now I'll log back in with the new account we just created. Nice, it all worked out. Now you can see that we are logged in with our new username. Our last step is going to be to delete our old account. So come to Users, click All Users, hover over your old account, and click Delete. Now this part is very important. Right here it's going to ask us what should be done with the content owned by this user. So the content that we created with our original account. And what we want to do is click here where it says attribute all content to, and then we're going to select our new account that we just created. If we select this, anything that we created with our original account is going to be deleted off the website. And that would be awful and a terrible day, and nobody wants that. So make sure that you attribute the content to your new account. Once you've done that, click confirm deletion. All right, and now we are left with our new account that has a new username, but is a duplicate of our original account. All right, well, that is all there is to changing your username on a WordPress account. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and I will see you next time.